to Africa and Beyond, the television network. We continue to take a look on what's happening in the nation of Zimbabwe without fear, without favor. Zimra has actually exposed Emerson Mnangagwas' failure to protect Zimbabwean borders. Our borders are so porous that even a shipment of arms, you might find it in Harare. You might find Zombo, Harare, because of Zimra's corruption at the border posts. That is true. You know, smuggling happening at the borders is a true testament of where we are going. So Crime Watch says Zimra has launched an operation to impound cross-border buses arriving from South Africa. Some buses have been held for 3 days, and alarmingly, passengers are still on board with their goods. So this is happening in Harare. This is a back storage of Zimra at Mbudzi roundabout. These are buses, as you can see right there. Buses being impounded by Zimra. Go to Bulawayo, the same operation is happening. So all these buses, they are being searched, and when you see a bus having 3 days, is because these people smuggled some goods and some things, and they have to clear them, or they have to pay penalties, whatever. This is the biggest problem which we have right here in the nation of Zimbabwe. That politicians will focus on Chamisa. Mnangagwa, who is supposed to be providing leadership and making sure that everyone is safe, is focusing on Nelson Chamisa, focusing on Jameson Timber, focusing on arresting Amos Chibaya, focusing on what political activists and people are saying. They are focusing on denying people like Wanana Matai Kwekweza their rights to have IDs. That is what they are doing, at the expense of the people, at the expense of the masses. So we need this to be fixed. That is the reason why we are talking about this, and we are having these broadcasts. Emerson Mnangagwa must make sure that he fixes our borders. How do we have enough revenue when the borders are porous? And who is benefiting from porous borders? Politicians. So as long as the Zimra officials are forced not to clear some goods through the right channels, havatadzeka kupinzawo zvavo, because pauri kupinza 20 zvachef unobva wapinzawo nezvako 5, pauri kupinza 30 zvachef unobva wapinzawo nezvako 10. That is the culture. It's promoted by top politicians. That is the reason why you never hear about people being arrested at the borders, yet the buses would have gotten through. Inini kana ndandiri ini ndandisingasunge kana kupanisha vanhu vapinza zvinhu. No. I would go and punish each and every official at the border. Yes, because they are the people who are allowing these goods to be smuggled into the country. Basa ravo nderekuita make sure vanogezera kuenda paborder kunoita make sure kuti hakuna munhu ari kusmuggler, hakuna munhu ari kupinda zvisiri pamutemo, but people goes in and out of Zimbabwe paborder pamusoro chaipo chaipo without detection, and goods are going out and in and out of Zimbabwe paborder chaipo chaipo without detection. And then you are told that we are a country operating normally. It can't. You can't have a country operating normally with such kind of smuggling happening. It can't be a country. This is a reflection of the biggest problem which we have in Zimbabwe. So only the poor will continue to suffer. This is Bulawayo right here. Zimra is actually now conducting searches in towns and cities. Who is being inconvenienced? Munhu ane zvinhu zvake zvapinda. I want to tell you this. Chinoita kuti vanhu vazhinji vachizorega kubhadhara border, duty paborder, ndechekuti une zvinhu zvako zvakakwana wadeclare. Unoudzwa kuti shamari bhazi harisi kubuda panapo kana vanhu vasina kubhadhara ma5 wire iwewe wadeclare zvinhu zvako waita clearance dzese, you end up paying 5 wire iyoyo yekuti bhazi ribude. So you are being charged for being a good person. Yeti kana ukazoregawo kudeclare mukangopindawo neprocess dzimwe chete idzodzo, you also suffer the consequences of some corrupt people. We have seen so many people vachisiwa paborder simply because they have tried to comply with the law and no one will care to listen to them. Ndo vanotosara vama problems. Ndo vanotosara vatova vanhu vasingazivi zvavanoita. This must stop. Emerson Mnangagwas must make sure that he protects Zimbabweans. This is an issue of national security. Corruption has become a national security issue. And VP Chwenga was correct, was right. But, the PPP is no pera. Where we are going, Emerson Mnangagwa will learn the hard way. He will learn it the hard way. So they will never confront corruption people, corrupt officers, but they will punish poor people. So it is what it is in Zimbabwe. We'll continue to watch and see, and we'll continue to speak against all forms of incompetence, corruption, and uselessness of these people. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming. Let us meet in another episode.